I refused to apologize to my siblings for living with my dad instead of staying in a neglectful home with them. My parents got divorced when I was little because my mom cheated on my dad a lot. I'm the oldest, and my dad was the only one of us kids who actually knew our father. My mom had 4 more kids after the divorce, all with different guys who never stuck around. When I was 9, my dad won full custody of me because my mom was neglecting all of us. There was never any food in the house. She'd disappear for days without telling anyone where she was going. My younger siblings and I would just sit there watching TV, eating stale crackers, hoping she'd come back soon. CPS got involved multiple times, but they never took my siblings away. They'd do these check-ins, write some stuff on clipboards, and leave. Nothing ever changed. My dad tried to get custody of them too, but legally he couldn't because they weren't his kids. He told me later that it killed him knowing they were still there, but there was nothing he could do. After I moved in with my dad, everything got better for me. I had my own room. There was actual food in the fridge. Someone asked about my homework and made sure I brushed my teeth before bed. Normal stuff that I'd forgotten was supposed to exist. But my siblings started treating me differently. At first they'd still talk to me when I'd visit, but then they got cold. They'd ignore me when I tried to hang out. After a few years, we stopped talking completely. I figured they hated me for leaving them behind, which I understood. It sucked. That lasted for over 10 years. No calls, no texts, nothing. Then a few months ago, my sister Becca messaged me on Instagram. She said they all missed me and wanted to reconnect. Her message was really sweet, talking about how we were family and family should stick together. We started texting and it felt good at first. They asked about my life, I asked about theirs. We talked about maybe meeting up for coffee, then things got weird. During one conversation, Becca brought up how unfair it was that I got to escape while they had to stay with mom. She said it wasn't right that I had a dad who cared about me when they didn't have anybody. I tried to explain that I didn't choose to have a dad, it just worked out that way, but she kept pushing. My brother Tyler jumped in and said I should have refused to go with my dad, that I should have stayed with them as a team, all suffering together. I told him that was crazy. I was 9 years old. Was I supposed to tell my dad to screw off and choose to stay in a house where we barely ate? Tyler said yes. He said that's what real siblings would do. The more we talked, the worse it got. They wanted me to apologize for living with my dad, like actually say sorry for having a bed to sleep in and food to eat. They kept bringing up how I abandoned them, how I picked my dad over my own family. I reminded them that my dad and CPS both tried to help, that it wasn't my fault the system failed them. That didn't matter to them. They said if I really cared, I would have done more. Then my sister Maya said something that really shocked me. She told me it wasn't too late to make things right, that I should cut my dad off now to prove I was serious about being their brother again. She said we should all be in this together. None of us having a parent, just the siblings against the world. I told them I wasn't cutting off my dad, that he saved me and I loved him. They got furious, said I was picking him over them again, just like when I was 9. I tried explaining that I could have a relationship with them and my dad, but they wouldn't hear it. After a few more weeks of the same arguments going in circles, I told them I was done, that we clearly couldn't have a healthy relationship if it required me apologizing for being rescued from neglect and abandoning the only parent who ever protected me. They said I was selfish and that I owed them because 9-year-old me didn't fight hard enough to save them. Now they won't stop texting me about how I'm choosing my dad over my real family. But here's the thing, my dad is my real family. He's the one who showed up.